Good morning, Facebook friends. Happy Sunday. It's Ketoish Cooking with Corinna coming to you live this morning. I do have a few different things that I'm going to be making for you guys today. Super excited. We do have an Eggs Benedict, and as I had told you guys last weekend, I had tried to make an Eggs Benedict with a really good English muffin bottom, and I haven't found one quite yet that I really like. So I'm making you guys keto bagels with my English muffin, or with my Eggs Benedict topping and eggs. So excited, and it's so good. There's so many different variations that you can have. So let's get started because we got a lot going on here. So I'm first going to be making you guys the keto bagel recipe. I think I made this in the beginning of the last summer. Couldn't find the video. Somebody had asked me this last week. So I'm going to make it again. So we start out with 2.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. And then I just added to this 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. I'm going to put this in the microwave quick because we're going to put that in there for 90 seconds. So let me get that in there. So to that bagel recipe, I'm putting that in the microwave for 90 seconds. We're gonna make this really quick when it comes out. The cheese is gonna be melted. You can always put it back in there for a little bit longer if the cheese isn't quite melted. So usually what I do is I take it out after those 90 seconds, I stir it all up, stir it together. I did not add salt or pepper. I don't think that it needs it because again, we're gonna be adding additional toppings to that. If you do need to put it back in for another 20 seconds. To that recipe, then we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder and then 2 eggs. And again, we're gonna mix that up quick and I'm gonna get nice and messy making my bagels. So what I do have is this bagel pan. It's just a silicone pan that I bought off of Amazon. It's really nice because the bagels cook up really nice and crisp around the edges and they come out very easy. I do still spray it with my coconut oil spray just to make sure. So I really like having this, having the bagel bottom for my English, instead of my English muffin for my Eggs Benedict. Has that little hole, the egg can fit right there. We're gonna put over some Hollandaise sauce, which is absolutely yummy. So just waiting for that. We got 10 seconds left. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. We're gonna stir that up. The cream cheese is nice and melted. I hear it popping a little bit. I do see, I'm gonna put it back in for about 20 more seconds. The 90 seconds is just to get it started. So let's put that back in. 20 more seconds. I did make my black coffee and just wanted to show you guys. I mix up every morning in my coffee the Swiss cacao ketones. I put a packet of this into my 20-ounce coffee and it's absolutely amazing. It tastes like mocha. It's like a mocha coffee. Sometimes I'll add half a packet of cream to it and if I'm not intermittent fasting, and that just makes it even more creamy and I'm getting all those healthy fats, that MCT and that collagen from that cream, and I have my ketones ready for me this morning. So, yummy. Gotta drink some of that while I'm cooking. Okay, this looks great. So the cheese is nice and melted. It's really coming together, that cream cheese and that cheese, or the mozzarella cheese mixture. So again, this is nice and hot. You can always keep throwing it back in if you need more time. But to this, I'm gonna add that 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're also going to add 1.5 cups of almond flour. Got our Kirkland's fine almond flour. There we go. 1.5 cups of that almond flour. Nice big bag, love that. Then I have my 2 eggs. I'm just gonna crack those right in there. You can beat them on the side if you would like before, but it really doesn't matter. So now I'm just gonna work this in. I'm gonna get those eggs, get that almond flour mixed in, as well as that baking powder. And this just comes together nice and quick. And these are gonna make 6 bagels. These bagel sizes are really nice. I like to have these in my fridge. I put these in my fridge and my kids like to take them to school and make sandwiches out of them. Last night, when we came home, we did have some bagels left and we made some egg salad and put that on a toasted bagel. Oh, it was so good. So here we go. So now I'm gonna get a little messy. I'm gonna take out all of this mixture. Some people might tell you that you can put it in the fridge and let it cool for a little bit. I don't do that, and I actually feel that it's harder to work with after it's cooled. So here's my nice big clump. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my hands wet. Hold on, I got a knife over here. I'm gonna get my hands wet because it'll be easy for me to work with this. So I'm gonna just divide this up into 6 pieces. Perfect. And then I take my piece that I'm gonna make my bagel and I just twist it. And then I'm gonna put that in my bagel pan. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hold on. So I'm gonna just twist that and stick that in my bagel pan. Super easy. Goes in really nice. So I'm gonna twist all these up. Goes so quick. This is super, super easy. And again, I make these at the beginning of every week to have this as my bread. My kids love this. They take this, they make sandwiches, they'll grill it up, make a tuna melt with it, hot ham and cheese. So good. It's a really great substitute for bread. These bagels turn out awesome. So I did put a little bit more in one, so I'm gonna wash my hands quick and we're gonna get this into the oven. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna put these bagels into the oven. And I did only make 5 of those because I had them a little full in my, it just really depends on what size bagel pan that you have. Usually I make 6 and divide those out a little easier. So we got those in the oven. We're gonna put those in a 400-degree oven for anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes. Again, it really depends on your oven. It depends on how nice and golden you like them. But what I do when I take them out is I slice them in half, and I just wanna show you, and I grill them in a skillet. So here is my bagel that I sliced in half and I just browned because I'm gonna use this as my base for my eggs Benedict, which I already have prepped, a couple eggs that I made, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. I also made those cheddar red lobster biscuits the other night, and my daughter really, really loves these. So I do have one daughter that wants one with eggs and some smoked salmon on it with the hollandaise sauce. She really likes that. So I'm gonna make a couple of those. Again, these are really versatile, nice size, a great sandwich. So, oh, you guys, these are so good. You can brown them, you can build a sandwich, whatever you like. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got going on. And then we're going to assemble. Woo, so excited. So first I have 1/2 cup of butter, of our Kerry Gold butter that I'm going to melt. And we're gonna make our eggs Benedict, or our hollandaise sauce. So I am going to put 2 eggs just into a tall cup. And then I have my nice big emulsion blender that I'm gonna plug in here. And to my eggs, I'm gonna add a little bit of dill. You can also add a little bit of lemon if you'd like. I'm gonna skip out on the lemon today. But add that. The butter is cooking, or is melting. We're gonna add our emulsion blender, and we're gonna turn that on, and then we're gonna slowly add in our butter. And that is gonna make our hollandaise sauce. So I got our butter, yeah, that's good. Nice and melted. I'm also gonna add a little bit of cracked pepper to that hollandaise sauce. And when you're making this, I did make it last weekend, and I made it with my organic eggs, and it didn't come together very quickly. So I did get just the cage-free pasteurized eggs. Make sure that you're using the pasteurized eggs. That seems to have the hollandaise sauce come together more quickly. So I'm gonna take this emulsion blender, I'll figure out how to turn it on, and I'm gonna just put it on the bottom, and I'm not gonna move it. Then I'm gonna slowly add my half a cup of butter. And I can see it's already coming together. Yum. I also have just a quarter teaspoon to a teaspoon, a quarter to a teaspoon of water that I'll add to that. I don't add any salt because I feel that you can add salt to taste. I'd rather have it be less salty than more salty. So now I'm gonna just slowly pull up on this and really get that emulsified. Oh, it's so creamy. Okay, that has completely come together. I don't know if you guys can see that. We have nice little specks of dill in there. Oh my gosh, it's nice and buttery. I'm gonna set that to the side, and I'm gonna start my assembly. So I'm taking my bagels, and I wanna show you my little eggs, my little poached egg maker. So I got this at a cooking store as well. You can put your poached eggs in there and then put it into a saute pan and fill it up with water and just boil it, and it makes perfect poached eggs. So I have my 2 poached eggs. Let me grab my fork. Oh, yum. And look at, that just fits perfect. Whew. That fits perfect on those bagels. Oh, yummy. Oh, forgot the most important, meat. I like my meat. So I do have a couple pieces of ham that I'm gonna add to mine, but you can add bacon. Maybe I'll add bacon and ham. Again, my daughter is going to have smoked salmon. I get this at Costco, and she absolutely loves that. So we'll add a couple pieces of smoked salmon to her eggs Benedict. And then I'm gonna grab a spoon. So let's reassemble that. We gotta put that in the right order. I'm gonna do bacon and ham. Yum. 1 piece of ham, and I did just get deli ham from the deli. Just a normal baked ham. There we go. And then I'm going to take, I already made some the other day as well. So I just store them in these little jars that I made my overnight oats in before. So we do have that. Oh, look at that, you guys. It is so creamy. Yum. I'm gonna post a picture of this after because it is delicious. Oh, yummy. I need to try it. Oh, yum. 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 Look at that. Oh. That's gonna start my day off perfect. So we have our eggs Benedict with our keto bagels. I hope you guys try this. It's so good, so creamy. and this will keep me full until dinner tonight. So try this out. I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna have my breakfast, have my coffee, and I'll post the recipes for you guys in the comments. Again, if you wanna join my Keto Fit Tribe group, I'll add that link to that as well, and I have more information in there. I also will have that week's meal plan if you're interested in looking at that too. So hope you guys have a great Sunday. Share my video, comment below. Again, we'll have another drawing next Friday for that 5-day test drive. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Go Vikings. Woo woo. Have a great day. Bye.